first. If you're watching film, the first thing you want to look at is where you are on the field, down, distance, and location. So first thing, we don't know what the down is, but we do know what the distance is. The Dolphins are about 5.5 yards away from the end zone to being able to score. So we're in a situation where we're thinking, okay, this is probably a passing down because of the location. And in the formation, right? So when we look at the defensive front, if we're looking from the offensive side, we know already both our DBs are looking inside towards the quarterback. It's probably some sort of zone. We got one safety look. Safety is we have number 3 Hamlin who's moving around. He could be a second high safety, but in this particular situation, if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm probably going to some sort of cover 2. I want to trust my corners. I'm probably playing a lot of man. Now you do have a nasty split. I call it a cut split over here with Tyreek Hill. Most likely, when you have a cut split, you're going in or you're going out. You're usually not just sitting there and you're not going deep, especially considering where you're at on the field, right? So in this particular situation, I'm probably going to, if I'm playing zone, force him inside. If I'm playing man, I'm forcing him outside. He's little. I'm going to use the sideline to try to help me. Now, this is all this information that we're just taking from just, hey, what are we doing? Where are we? What is the down? What is the distance? And I believe this is third down as well. And they are in 21 personnel, 2 for the running backs, 1 for the tight end. Now, if you're looking at this automatically, what do you think the defensive coverage is? Because offensively, you're never going to know until after. So now that we know what the defensive look that we're going to have, most likely we're going to be looking at some sort of kind of cover 3. We got both our corners looking inside. We got a single high right up here. We have another safety that's kind of ambiguous, but he looks more like a hook curl player because of the alignment that he is. He's slightly deep, but let's see where he starts to move to once we start to get into the formation of the actual offense and the progression of the play. So we go ahead and get a little bit of motion going across. No one goes with him. That's an automatic zone indicator. Once the ball's hyped, both our DBs are looking inside. Automatically, just by the first half second, we know we're in cover 3. In this particular situation, that means that if we have some sort of outplay, automatically open. Those are the weaknesses. And then the seams, but because of the location on the field, we lose a lot of our seam ability because there's not a lot of space to operate. Tua looks left. He looks for the quick slant. He could squeeze that in there, but you have Hamlin buzzing over there quickly, and you have the corner squeezing that play. It's a tough throw to make. It can be made. However, a better play is move across to the middle of the field. Tyreek Hill could be open, but you have a middle linebacker in the middle of the field as well who's playing that middle field player, and then you have the safety who's looking back at it, so he's definitely trying to jump that play. That's not probably your best bet to go through. You come all the way across. Remember what I told you, the weaknesses of any kind of cover 3 is outbreaking routes, even a flat, especially when you have a blocker inside the middle, on the outside of the field. That ball is thrown. He gets a block on that corner who's coming up to rally, trying to make a tackle, easy run into the field. It's just a great scheme play against a poor defensive call. This is the offensive coordinator beating the defensive coordinator, not really players winning in this particular situation. This is where coaching comes in, because if you know they like to run cover 3, you want to play some sort of beater. Now, I probably would have run it out, but now remember, corners do tend to try to man it up a little bit when you're in this particular situation, because who's gonna beat me deep? The end zone, like, is nothing behind me. It's only 5 yards. Now, this is going to be the other view we have of it. Boom, boom. Good eyes. There you see, ball strong, good block. Moving on to the next play. Now, we have trips right, a single receiver on the left-hand side. Now we're going against later in this game. We still have another bit. We have motion going across the field. Now, initially, there's no motion goes with it. It kind of gives you that zone indicator, and you had a single safety high. But when the ball is snapped, you see Hamlin is getting out of there quickly. And so if you're the quarterback and you're looking at this now, you say, okay, I'm in too high. It wasn't what I thought what it was pre-snap. So I have to confirm. Now the linebacker's getting out of there quick. Tua eyes go straight to the linebacker. This has to be man, because he didn't show it initially to try to get him off kilter and make sure he's confused. Now I know that those are my 2 confirmed things. I'm probably a man under, all right, with too high. Now in this particular situation, that means I got single DB on my best receiver, Tyreek Hill, on the left-hand side. I have a dig route already. So I washed it. But if you're looking at it and you're the quarterback, you know you have a dig route. You're looking at it now. He hasn't beat, because if you're even, you're leaving, then the ball comes out before he makes the break, which it had to come out because he already getting hit by Von Miller. Ball is thrown perfectly, hits him right before he gets to the logo. This is amazing. Players making a play against a particular coverage, because when you go man, it's me versus you, and Tyreek Hill beat that DB cleanly. And obviously they try to confuse him with a little bit of trickery from the safety and a one high look, but going to a 2 high shell at the end of the post snap read. Tua does a great job of reading this post snap, even though he was only going to his first receiver read after he confirmed what the coverage was. Moving on to the next particular play. Let's see if we can see it from this particular end. You can see it through his eyes. Head goes, snap, boom. He looks right. This right here. He also sees that linebacker. That gives you the opportunity to see, oh, give you that confirmation. We're a man. Comes back across because I know what I have on my other side is a single receiver versus a single DB. Ball has to come out now because Von Miller's already pressuring the quarterback, and the ball is thrown inside right before you even get to. Guys, I just want to say thank you. Um, for getting this far in the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't even have my back. I got a giant mirror behind me, so this thing's not even set up the way I would want it to be set up. But again, thank you very much for making this far. Any kind of constructive criticism that you guys have, obviously I am a player, not a YouTuber, not a newscaster, not a comic creator. I don't write articles. I'm used to hitting people. So I'm just trying to show some of the knowledge that I have. And have a little fun with it. You know, I've been football since what, 13. I knew football, but I've already been playing and hitting people for 13. That's about 22 years. Kind of stopped around 30, you know, but coaching it a little bit as well. So I just trying to sell some of the knowledge. I got to get better at presenting it to you and saying it and correctly doing it. But there's a lot of things you want to grow and continue to improve upon. So if you got any kind of constructive criticisms, if any of you guys, please help me. Please let me know. I'm pretty confident in my football knowledge, but I gotta say it to you like a teacher. You can be the smartest person in the world, but if you can't provide it, then it doesn't mean anything. I even made mistakes saying to his first read, and then as I was going through it, like, man, that's the third read, man, with the two different guys before you got to it. How you say first read? But I just kept trying to go through it to try to get better from it, and you guys continue to watch, subscribe, like. I'm just trying to get more content, so you know you can have something to look at and give me something to do. All right.